Boy, I love that new Marilyn Manson album. I just love that album, man. I just love it. I can't play any music, so I decided to go on Twitch as well. So, uh, we'll post this on YouTube later for the archive. I did a little bit of pre karaoke before I went gaming. I want my pants. This is what I was sent here for. God's got too many schmucks out here to turn their cheek. You need some that don't. Let somebody else turn their cheek. That's not what I was sent here for. That ain't gonna hurt nobody or anything. I'm gonna let God deal with them. See, that's my method. That's what most people don't understand. That don't mean I have to still like you. I don't have to like you. God to deal with you. I ain't gonna hurt anybody. God to deal with you. I ain't doing shit to you. If I want my pen, but my thoughts ain't gonna repent about you. Once I think you're a low life piece of crap, I think you're a low life piece of crap. And I don't care what anybody else says. Let all them other schmucks roll over and forgive you. Your loyalty lies on the wrong side of the future. Put the mic up. I don't know what I did with its cover. Box had a lid. I don't see the lid. It must have fell off the bed. Okay. It fell off. Where the hell did it go? I don't see the lid. You guys want to get me something to drink? I'll be right back. And then we'll be ready to stizzle. Got to turn the sound back on for the card. I had it muted while I did karaoke because any sounds come up on the computer, it plays through it too. So we are on Twitch, and I believe Rumble. Yes. Now I'm gonna go get me something to drink, and I'll be right back. Dr. Savage said it best. Doesn't matter how many thumbs up you get. It's whether God likes you or not. Doesn't matter how many thumbs up you get, just as long as God likes you. If you're a shitty person out there in this world, he don't like you too much. He might love you, but he don't like you. Just saying. There's a difference. And if our version of the Bible that they push is right, and some of those alt texts ain't right, you're going to get thrown into hell. You don't repent. That mealy-mouthed version of Christianity they preach ain't real. Because Old and New Testament focuses on treating people right. Old and New. Old and New. Let's see. I know what we gotta do. We gotta go in here. I'm thinking about painting another one of my cars. I'm gonna paint another one of my cars. I'm gonna paint one more, repaint one of these blue ones. I got too many blue cars. I got too many blue cars, so I'm gonna take it, paint it. Which one I want to paint? Too many orange cars too. We got 3 orange. We'll paint one of the orange ones. I'm gonna paint this one. See what color we can make it. Got too many yellow ones too. Let's see. Make sure we get on the right side of the road. Don't want to be. I had to put my air on. It's hot in here tonight. Of course, I could just be hot. I did a set of karaoke. I don't know. I didn't do it standing. I didn't want to push my back. My back's been. I really like standing up better. I didn't want to push it.
Yeah, they're gonna have a raw bar. Isn't that cool?
That ain't where we'll turn. I think we'll turn over here. If I'm wrong, I'll go back. You know, I'm going a different way. I think I'm wrong. Is that the, if I'm finding that, gym, that's where you turn. The gym. The jizzing. The gym, Holmes.
Is this really happening?
Let me find that gym. That's it. The gym. Now if I go back up the other way, let's get where I don't have to hit the ramp. I just sell this thing. This thing ain't really worth keeping. Let's see how much it goes for.
What's wrong with her now?
Dinka Ballista. I don't even like its look. I think it looks junky. Can I not sell it? Well, I can't sell it. Yeah, I can. Let's see how much it'd sell for. 0? That shit ain't worth nothing, man. I knew I hated it. Let's see what we can do to it. Can we make it? Where's the paint? Don't like that. I bet I can't do anything to it. Let's try it in purple. Still not worth a thing. I'm not gonna give it away. Give it. What I got to gotta give it to your mama. I give it away, give it away, give it away now. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. Oh. Me say hell yes. Bob Marley, pouring my profit. Bob Marley, tell me how to outfit. Bob Marley. Never been a better time than right now. I actually do think the Post Malone's going to do well with that Nirvana, though. I think they should book him. Now, I probably won't be able to afford to see it. Those tickets, 9 Inch Nails is going on $400. I can only imagine what Nirvana would be. Even a rebranded Nirvana. But now I could watch whatever live they put up. Whatever live anybody shares, I could watch that. Yeah, and just think, what if they got together and started working on some material? I think that band still sounds good together.
Let's get a smoothie next week, okay?
I mean, if they didn't build this Nirvana. Pick one of the song titles off the album and build a band that. Off an album. There's already rumors floating. But now, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I think it's a real good, and I'm not really a big fan of his. But now, I liked his Nirvana he did on the internet. I'm rooting for him, man. And I don't go along with that. There'll never be another. Of course, there's never going to be a Kurt. They don't have to be another Kurt. Kurt was Kurt. There's no need to be another Kurt. We had one. We don't need another one. He can be Post Malone, Holmes. Okay, tomorrow we'll change one of the blue ones. I might even change one of the yellow ones. I only got 2 yellow ones, though. It's blue I've got so many of. I ain't changing that one right there. I like it. And I kind of like this one. So I may change this one. So I got 2 orange ones right now, 2 yellow ones, and 1 purple one with a blue trim. So we'll decide what color we make this one. Never been a better time than right now. People need to go this worship of bands things. The band is alive as long as the band is alive. It doesn't matter who's playing. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. That is idol worship, y'all. That's idol worship. Thou shalt have no idols before me. And I know many people don't believe in God. I do. And I tend to believe his Bible is right. Tend to believe. I don't trust man. I don't trust anything they say. I don't trust anything they teach. And I'm going to tell you, I wouldn't even trust seeing God right now, knowing what I know about technology. If God would appear on a mountain, I wouldn't trust him. I'd say, you're an illusion. You're created by a hologram. You're a computer. That you're AI. That'd be me. If he would appear before me right now, I couldn't believe him. Because I would think he was freaking AI. If he started doing magic tricks, I said, that's a magic trick. I ain't believing that. He'd probably have to actually do something with me and really to take me somewhere or something. And he'd probably have to literally, and then I don't know, because what if I'm in an illusion? Lord, I don't know how I would know it in today's world. I don't trust anything today. He would probably have to do something that I would have to actually know that it was him. For me to believe him. If he appeared. I'm telling you, if he appeared, he'd have to do something to make me believe him. Because I wouldn't trust what I see. I wouldn't be like, there's God, did you see him? There he is. I'd be, no. That's somebody's trick, man. I ain't falling for it. And I could be wrong. We are in my own world now, ain't we? So we can get grief. I want to make sure we're in my own world. Because I don't feel like being grieved today. I've got a soda over here, so if I have to step away every now and then. Never been a better time than right now. Bob Marley pouring my poppet. By the way, I'm not angry. Those Marilyn Manson songs, they get me in the mood, man. You know, that's what aggressive music's for. But I'm not angry. But it's better to let it out and keep. That's the people say, oh, you crazy. No, if you let stuff stay in, you'll stay crazy. You gotta get it out, man. I get it out with songwriting. I'm like Manson. You know, that's what I do. I write. I get it out through music. Music's always been my outlet to get it out with. I'm going to tell you, I appreciate him for that album so much. Because one, I didn't like what was happening to him, but two, I didn't like what happened to me. And he wrote the soundtrack for it. And it was happening to him at the same time. I mean, I'm only a few months short of when she started in on him.
See you tonight.
Okay, will do. I'm really excited. Yes.
Having my same old hell.
Whatever, man.
And then they all turned it around on me whenever time she was provoking me. She'd get online saying something. And I'm the type of person that responds. I don't just say, well, just forget it.
Wait,
That ain't me. I need to get that way. I'm going to tell you, I did learn a lot through this today. I'm not there yet, but I'm thinking in my brain. And as long as you're thinking,
Watch out.
you eventually get to a point. I was listening to that. Some guy, he did a good video about God and Christianity. And I'm actually meditating on it. And eventually, meditation will allow to application. Indeed, you just don't know. There's been plenty of times lately that I've typed something that I didn't post. I deleted it down before I said it.
Didn't know he was fucking allergic.
So I did learn a whole lot from this experience. Plus, I learned signs to watch for. From now on, I'm not never going to throw myself in that far. If I might have still something to do with people, but I'm always going to keep them at a distance because people are just people, and they're always going to stab you in the back. So from now on, I'm always going to keep people at a hand's distance, and I'll be nice if they're nice, and I'll be sociable if they're sociable, but I'm going to keep my distance, like I always did for the first half of my life. Because people, to quote Corey Taylor, people equal shit. And he's right there. You know, that was one of the I wasn't really a big slip. It's just a bunch of noise to me. Most of it. I don't really get anything out of it. But when I remember the minute I heard that, I got into that song. And I never forget it. And I even played it on the Rock and Roll 100. That's probably the only. I'm probably a one-hit wonder Slipknot fan. Well, besides this other band, though, I love that Looking Glass thing he did with his Softer band. I don't hate Corey. I'm not saying I hate him. I said I never was a big fan of Slipknot. I was more Manson. You know, if you ask me who's better, it's Manson. Manson's the king, baby. If there's ever been a gothic king, it's Manson. Ain't nobody gonna outdo him. Nobody just can't outdo his lyrics. You can't outdo his responses. His responses are perfect. Like him saying, I've got no reason to ask forgiveness. He don't. He was attacked. First, she threw out some nameless bullshit where she didn't name him. And then when she found out he was married, she named him. Even had Nancy Pelosi and them putting her before Congress. And AOC. Oh, I'm a victim, I'm a victim, No, you put yourself in that victimhood.
I don't trust you.
I'm a victim. And I really do believe that she really believes that
Oh, hey, buddy.
he hurt her. Maybe they both hurt each other. Maybe it was one of those things where, because he said that in that song, you know. The reasons we hurt each other or something like that. That one. Whatever. That's one of my favorites. Because it's so true. Whatever doesn't kill you is going to leave a scar.
I got a pickup not too far from you. Sending you the address now.
Whatever doesn't kill you is gonna leave. I don't see it. Leave a scar. Leave a scar. I'll just have to drive around and see it. I see it. No reason to ask forgiveness. Pain was the message that was sent to me. And now it's my time to answer. Be ashamed of yourself. Throw it away. You're the only one who should be ashamed. Boy, those are perfect words. Especially when you didn't do nothing to the one that started it. I didn't even know her. Then I don't know how it got turned around on me. I didn't even know these people before they started on me. I heard a lot about her fake friend that was our fake friend. He's a fake. He's not real. He's one of those smiling jacks. They smile at you and would knife you at the same time. You're probably lucky that he I'm not being mean. We're probably all lucky he's in the situation he's in. He'd be the type to knife you. He's the one that'll grin at you and tell you he's a friend to your face, but he's a fucking liar. We're probably all lucky he's in the situation he's in. Just saying. He'd be the type to, just imagine if he'd been fully healthy. He's the type to fucking pull out a knife. His knife, he's not her friend either. But I don't care what happens to her. She can go up there and kissy with him if she wants to. Because I know. He talked about it. It's like he's talking about us right now. He talks about her. He's nobody's friend, y'all. Nobody's friend, nobody's friend. I'm no fool. He's nobody's friend, nobody's friend. They're none people's friends. None of those. That whole family. They're a whole family of usurpers. With the exception of the one guy. I believe he's really good. I might be fooled. But I mean, he did try to warn me about the setup. I actually prayed for him. And he got a miracle. I'm going to say that. He got a big miracle. I think he's the only one worthy of God's love. Those others are filth. Those others are filth. Evil in league with Satan. They're only God is Satan. Evil in league with Satan. Evil in league with Satan. Now, he's not our friend either. He's Smiling Jack. I'm going to call him Smiling Jack. He's one of those Smiling Jacks that my father used to warn you about. Evil in league with Satan. Evil in league with Satan. I'm actually really glad that I messed up. I'm going to tell you, I'm not mad. People think, oh man, you're going, let it go, man, let it go. People tells me. I'm not mad. I am glad we got those users out of our lives. But now I'm not going to shut up. I never shut up. I've always told my story. Listen to it. I'm still talking about Patricia Edwards all these years later. The social worker that tried to ruin my life. That's 30 plus years ago. You're talking about, I met her in 88. She started in 89. Once you knife me, I never forget it. It's a deer. Oh God, I'm gonna hit it. I ain't never gonna make it to that person. I'm going through the scene. I might as well get out Dr. Dre's Zenith view. I am really glad I fell into their trap. I'm gonna tell you, I am blessed. You know, you use the word blessed. I didn't like being thrown out of up there, and I didn't like being thrown out, but now I'm glad they done it. Because I've thought about how nefarious it was. Nefarious that setup was, because it wasn't me they set up, it was my sister. We are literally blessed that we don't have that junk in our lives anymore. That junk. That's what they are. Trailer trash junk. I haven't heard the daddy come from a trailer. He's like the two trailer trashes that attacked us. He lives in a big house now, but he came from the trailer. He's just trailer park garbage. Is what he is. Him and his whole family. Trailer park garbage. And we are blessed to have you out of our lives. We're blessed. That big fatty can sit up there with you. Because he's knifing you too. He did. You know what he'd do anytime me and my mama? Well, don't say she's my friend. She wasn't my friend. I was friends with her husband. He used to get mad at me. I was friends with her husband. Oh, I didn't like her. He done that. I don't know how many times he done that. One time at the gym, I just briefly mentioned. He went off on me. He didn't see her as a friend. He did not see her as a friend. I'm sure he's doing us the same way. He's probably doing me that way. I actually did used to enjoy our time out with him and stuff, because we go to concerts and stuff. Good times every time. But now I don't like being knifed. That's okay. Like I said, I think we're better off. It hurt at the time. How many months has went by now? A long time now. Is it 8 months? But I ain't never going. It's like, whatever doesn't kill you, it's gonna leave a scar. I don't get caught up in that forgiveness bullshit. And even if I did, I probably will at the time. When the time comes right, I'll forget about it. When I completely 100%. But it ain't time yet. There's a time and place under heaven for everything. And some people, you just, even saving if you got over them, you would never want that kind of stuff in your life again. And I don't see nothing wrong with that. I'm hearing some preachers preach on that. There's nothing wrong with, I mean, first of all, you're in a big world with billions of people. You can't have everything to do with everybody that's around. And when you learn who people are, you should learn who people are. You should learn who people are, if you know what I'm saying. And when you learn who they are, you don't unsee it. Even if they say, come forgive me. Now, if somebody asks me, I'm gonna tell you. Somebody asked us me. I'll say, okay, let's go on. That don't mean I'm gonna be your friend again. There's that one exception, that little old boy that tormented me. I was a kid back then. I wasn't a grown man. And just over time, I just he started being nice. I was nice to him, and years went by, and I think it was about 4 or 5 years. And when he was moving, he saw me as his best friend. And he actually cried and apologized for how he did me. And I told him I done forgot about that, man. But I ain't gonna get bad at rubbing stuff in my face. Rubbing wounds and rubbing salt in my... I ain't gonna get past that. No. Best way, if you want me to get over it, go on. If you don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck. And you can't make me give a fuck. And quoting scripture at me is not gonna... That rubs it in even more, because I hate when people use God as a control mechanism. God is love. He's not a manipulation card. And when he becomes a manipulation card, I say, with one finger, like Hinder's great song, How Long? I say, with one finger, I say, fuck that. With one finger, I said, fuck that. Oh, it's so good to see Austin Winkler back. Of course, he was around last year. Now he's got a band. He's called the Founders. And I hope he starts touring. I want to see Austin. He was my favorite stage person. I mean, I know I grew up liking Axl. But now, Austin Winkler was my stage person. I mean, I used to just get excited. I was always especially excited to get to that finger part. I mean, I'd feel the adrenaline pumping. It's about time for how long? It's about time for how long? He's fixing to do the finger. Oh boy, it's the finger. I'm talking about in my head. You know, you got the movie, the Christmas movie. I'm doing my Christmas movie version of me at the Hinder concert. He's about to do the finger. He's going to do the finger. That's one of those concerts. That's all I seen. I seen a bunch of butts. And I could see his hands every once in a while. He got up high. He got up on the end of the stage at one time, and I actually seen his head when he waved at everybody. I didn't see his head that night, but I seen his finger. I was in a wheelchair. I seen his finger. With one finger, I said, fuck that. Yeah, fuck that. I can still remember how he done it. He'd go, yeah, fuck that, after he'd do it.
Hey, what's up?
Hi.
I always got excited for that part. That's always, can't wait to get to that finger. Can't wait to get to that finger. That's always my favorite part of this show. When he was going to do it, when Austin Winkler would do that finger. If you never seen Austin Winkler do the finger, you missed something. Marshall does it too, I believe. But now Austin Winkler, he put the feeling into it. He's went through a lot. So he's probably not the same Austin anymore. He's jaded. He don't trust people anymore. I don't trust people either, Austin. I don't trust people either. He put that out on Valentine's Day. I don't trust people anymore. I ain't even had a romance. Fuck romance. I ain't even never went there. I never fully went into that. So I wouldn't be trusting if I would, because I'm telling you, people will knife you. People will knife you bad. I ain't trusting either. He says the minute love comes out, he's out the door. In that new song. Be sure to check it out. I need to look up what it was called. Keep saying his new song. Sometimes. I believe it's called Sometimes. I'm going to pull off. I can't play it because we're on Twitch. They'll probably mute it if I do. They give them warnings about copyright. So you got to be careful. I believe it's Sometimes by the Founder. Sometimes. Founder. Yes, the founder. Sometimes. Official music video. I'm going to flip over and let you see. Now, if you've never seen Austin Winkler do the finger, I tell you, if he tours, I hope he brings back the finger. The founder. Sometimes. It's a good song. He's going on about his heartbreak. When love comes up, he's out the door, man. You know what I'd like to see? I don't know if it'll never happen. I'd like to see Marilyn Manson have him as an opener. He'd be a great opener for Marilyn Manson. I tell you, he's probably, besides Marilyn Manson, he's probably my second favorite rock star, and that puts Axl at number 3. What the fuck you mean, man? I'm gonna smack you like a red-headed stepchild. Let me talk to Funko Pop Axl. He's probably number 2. Out of all the rock stars that I see, Marilyn Manson's number 1. Austin Winkler's number 2. Kind of starting to remind me. He always had the Mick Jagger vibes. Now he's gotten older. He's starting to remind me of a Mick Jagger baby. And I'm not meaning that as an insult. He's a good rocker in his own light. He don't have to be Mick Jagger. He's Austin Winkler, bitch. You know, you've heard the James, whatever isn't it, Rick James, bitch. He's Austin Winkler, bitch. He's the guy with the wood finger. He had a bunch of good songs. In the winding down hours, I let your heart down again. I think they're going to be doing that this time. Ain't that, by the way? And by the way, I have to get the lyrics up, because they're going to be singing it. I'm going to have to remember the lyrics. It's been a while. Oh, I done it with a 10,000 cow. Fuck that. And I say that in a good way. By the way. I used to actually sing that one on karaoke. I let your heart down again. Mike Ryden did the backing vocals, I think. He's the bassist. I'm pretty sure it was him on the back, and I'll have to look at the cover.
We'll see about that.
Hello there.
Where is that green dot? Oh, I see it. I see the green dot, man. Let's get turned around. If I got room to get turned around. All these fuckers park. I let your heart down. He's got a lot of good lyrics. One of my favorite songs that off the Take It to the Limit was Lost in the Sun. I used to love Lost in the Sun. It was about a romance that happened 8 years ago and he still couldn't necessarily get over.
Hey, man. Look me in the eye.
Pretty sure it's called Lost in the Sun. I used to play that a lot. They had some bonus tracks on there, like one about stripping the skirt off, debauchery stuff. I like their. It kind of reminded me of Skid Row. I'm telling you, it had the Skid Row vibes. We're getting wasted on a Saturday night. She stripped her skirt and said, "Yeah," or something like that. And then, of course, there's always. Bum, 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 bum. Boy, I need to get out of the gutter. Bum, 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 bum. And she said, "Nice to meet you," but she didn't tell me her name. With red lipsticks and pale pink boots, this bitch just blew me away. The cartel's latest is said to me, "Don't be late, here's my key. Wanna know what happened next?" I'm going wrong. Just take a wild guess. Stumbling up the stairs to room 21. Fucking room 21. Fucking room 21. They used to do that for about 8 minutes. They do some guitar solos and everything in that. Room 21. Fucking room 21. Boy, I went to a better conversation now, rock and roll, baby. I'm glad I got to see them all when they was doing all that stuff. Running in the Rain. They used to do that one back then. That was a... Was it on the album or was it a bonus track? I believe it was a bonus track too. It's about suicide. It's about not doing it. Just taking that run in the ring. You know, suicide is the loser's way out. And even though I don't hate, because a lot of times it's a sickness, I don't respect neither. I think it's the loser's way. I think you need to run in the ring. Take that run. Take that run in the ring. They used to actually do that one live too, but it ended up just being a bonus song. I'm pretty sure it was a bonus. I don't think it was on the. I might be wrong because we're talking about years ago, baby. We're talking about when my second album come out. Their second album come out with my second album, but it was technically their third album. Because they've got the Hinder record from Oklahoma. You know, I love that thing, too. I talk about it. The Oklahoma kind of... It's got that post-grunge sound. That sound that Creed was Creed was. What if I... What if I... That sound. It's kind of got that vibe on it. That Creed vibe. I actually like Creed. Maybe Hinder sold Creed to me because I didn't used to like them. I didn't get into them. I went and seen them with Hinder, and I thought, man, I like this. Then I bought a Greatest Hits. I like their Greatest Hits, so you're not gonna hear me hating on no Creed. Hinder sold Creed to me, but now Hinder's first album's got Creed vibes. I'm talking about their original. Go look it up. It's called Far From Close. You should be able to find some YouTube videos on it. The very first Hinder album. He's got some darks. That's what I'm talking about, him reminding me of Marilyn Manson. He's got some dark shit on it. Like Eternity. Eternity. I wonder if I get any copyright strikes for playing that. It is just a little budget thing. I don't know. We could probably risk it. Eternity's a good one. That one's creepy. Run in the Ring. Don't kill yourself. There's another day. That's what Running in the Rain is about. I'll see if I can find Eternity. Maybe we won't. If we get a strike, we'll mute it out. Hinder. I'm pretty sure it was called Eternity. Yes, it was called Eternity. And this is from Far From Close, the first Hinder album. I may have to turn some of this volumes. He always gives me some Marilyn Manson vibes. Mr. Austin Winkler does. These are my favorite, second favorite.
Go!
I know, bitch, we're going.
I was actually kind of thinking you could come with me to a party at Morningwood.
It's kind of low.
Away to a brighter world is what I need right now. Instead of stumbling to the floor, I'll stand and take a bow. For all the good that I've done, I need to float beyond this never-ending fucking flood that's drowned me so long. I will overcome what's come upon me. I have no choice but to look up and see the frustrations that burn me, and erase them for all eternity. I know it'll be something I never knew, but nothing I was never told. I need to break through this and see that this shit's getting old. Can almost touch to where I wanna be, even though I've lost my feeling. Sense it now, it's flowing back. I'll no longer
I know what it is
be
now.
willing.
Out of body experience.
I will overcome what's come upon me. Have no choice but to look up and see the frustrations that burden me, and erase them for all eternity. Break!
This right here was OK City's Hinder. Before Hinder became the big rock and roll band. I never saw him back then, unfortunately. I wouldn't have minded. This kicked ass. I'd like to see Hinder bring this sound back. What is that yellow thing? Da-da-da, 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 da-da, ba-ba-ba, I'm so glad I got onto them like right before. I mean, we didn't catch them from the beginning. We're kind of like Lips of an Angel. You know, they used to call you Lips of an Angel fans. We caught them right before they got really big. In other words, their set was still little and stuff when we first started seeing them. We caught them right as they was getting big. So we were kind of Lips of an Angelers. But now I like other things other than Lips of Angel. How Long? Eternity. That's another off that album I like too. Broken. Broken's a good one. It's dark too. And then of course there was I Can't Find You, Bitch. That's why I can't find you. You have to give me a chance. She'll be wanting to go somewhere that I can't find. Going away from it again. Let me go from the other way. Maybe if I go this way, maybe I can see it. I want to get on that bitch's face though. Talking about that car. I hate when they go places that I can't find. Them street lights make it all so much harder. Fixing my volume.
Hey, where we hanging out? Good to see you doing okay.
Hey there.
Hey, bro. Asshole!
much woman for you.
Fuck this shit.
Hello?
What the hell do you think you're doing? What? You for real? I don't fucking believe this.
Where you walk, Paul? I ain't getting involved in your shit. You don't fuck a hot mess. Thank you.
About town time.
There's a job near you right now.
Had to give me another drink of my soda. Okay.
We don't need to learn any instruments. That's what they have computers for, dude. See a laptop, microphone.
Watch these bitches drive up on top of him. You know, if I was a cab driver or a Uber, I really wouldn't like people. There's some hoes. Some hoes on the steps, home.
We need to party again soon.
Some hoes. You need to party some again soon. Yeah! He's like, yeah, Holmes. He don't need that. He get STD. That's STD, man. Desperate for woman, Holmes. Hell, I'm single and I wouldn't touch that.
What's up, man?
Around there somewhere. I see the green. I hate this part of town. I tell you, I hate this part of town. Them old street lights make it worse. It makes it worse about finding your... Because them street lights, to my eyes, look about similar to the bar. I can see, like I can sort of tell a bit of a difference. But I have to really look at it.
Hi. Let's go, please.
Let's go, please.
I've got to give you the number of that headshot guy.
I would never take that as a job. You want to know why? Because I'd be doing my customers just like I do in this game. I'd be driving around trying to find the place. And in real life, it'd be worse. You don't have a yellow marker in real life.
You're a dick without a...
Let's just keep going. We'll let it recalculate.
trapped inside the white lines and I'm feeling
Hey, you need to come over so we can play some video games.
That's water loss. When you do that kind of weight loss, if it don't stick off, it's water loss. We gain and lose water every day. When you pee, when you pee. When you pee, Holmes. When you pee, Holmes. When you pee, Holmes. You lose water weight, Holmes. What's that guy keeps saying we need to come over and play some video games? I see that mark here somewhere. I just gotta get to it. I'm gonna go up this way. I'm gonna circle around. Oh, I know where we're at now. Water torture. Up here on Christine Avenue, Holmes. Might as well be. Might as well be Christine Avenue. She lives around here. Even her other house is right in this area. Her one house is down this way. I see it. I actually seen this one. I like this little place here.
Thanks.
I think I'm going to end. And y'all have a great night. I'll try to be on for the AM hour. I don't know. I don't know what time. But I'm liable to pass out and fall asleep again and sleep till it's at the midnight. Something evil looking from the dark. Under the moonlight. I'm liable to wake up like 3 or 4 in the morning. That's okay, because I slept at 4:30 today. I'm kind of tired again. So I'll get off and finish this drink, this diet soda. Till death do us part. I didn't like that mission too much. Too much suicide. Suicide. It's a suicide. A suicide. It's a suicide. A suicide. It's a suicide. What's my motherfucking name? Serial killer. The best Snoop Dizzog. Most of this was talking about Austin Winkler night. And of course, in Marilyn Manson. God gave rock and roll to you. Gave rock and roll to you. Gave rock and roll for everyone. I'm about to get back to practicing. I'd actually, when I was doing it every Friday, I'm going to pick one day a week that I do karaoke every week for now. Because when I was doing it once a week, I had those Nirvana songs down where I didn't hurt my throat. Yeah, if you do hurt, you hurt your throat. Especially if you try to sing them in this style. You try to sing them your own way, you're fine. But if you try to sing them how they were meant to be sang, you blow your fucking throat out. God gave rock and roll to you. I do that with Marilyn Manson too, by the way. Especially the songs he screams on. But when I was doing it weekly, I didn't hurt my throat. So I got to start picking a day out of every day. I probably won't be every someday because lately I get on when I get on. Sometimes I get on several times a day. Sometimes I get on once a day. But that's just the way it is for me. But anyways, I'll see y'all next time. Y'all have a good day. It's so relieving to know that you're leaving as soon as you get paid.